Okay, Manny Jens. I am just laughing. I just did your intuitive read for the month of April, and the energy that I got for you was it was fun, but it was frenetic. It was just so funny. The image that was shown to me was you were just spinning round and round and round in an office chair. It was like you were spinning in this chair and you would spin and then you would get up and you would go do something and you'd run back and you'd be working away. And then you'd spin and then you'd be running. And it was this constant kind of spin, run, work, spin, run, work. And so the energy in you was definitely a busyness, but it was propelled by your passion, right? And that totally makes sense because if you remember in the month of March, you had that like you were working towards a big goal. Remember, you were small here, and then that goal felt far away, but you had that determined energy. So, the sense that I am getting is the month of April for you is that you're in it. You are actually taking steps forward and you're busy, you're making things happen, you're building and creating. And there's a lot of moving parts, as there always is with Manny Gens, right? So you've got a lot of things in motion. You are juggling them all, and you're doing it with passion. And there is just that, yeah, it's just like passion is your fuel this month. And kind of that energy was it was very frenetic, like it was a little bit all over the place, but it was joyful. It was kind of joyful chaos is the best way that I can describe it. So I am excited to do your oracle reading now, knowing that that is the energy that you are going to be in for the month of April. Manny Jans, it is time to get your heart question. So, heart sourcing, as I call it. If you are new to my channel and you haven't done heart sourcing before, I've actually created a whole video taking you through step by step. But this is the time in your reading where I want you to go ahead and tune in and get the question that is most important in your heart that you would like an answer from source. Okay, got your heart question? So I am going to be using the Angel Guide Oracle today by Kyle Gray, artwork by Jennifer Hawkyard. And I love these cards. They're just so vibrant with colors. And I feel like their messages are always direct and spot on. So I am excited to see what guidance Spirit has for you. So, Spirit, what would you like Manny Gens to know for the month of April in relation to their heart question? Oh, I love this one. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. You got one card, but when I was going to move the deck, the card on the bottom was actually the same card that came up for the generator reading. And I believe these both are meant for you because you are a Manny Gen, which means you're that combination of manifester and generator. And in fact, you can watch those oracle readings as well. But so I think that that was really, there was a reason that I turned the deck. I don't normally do that, but that was the reason why. You are meant to have both these cards. So let me pop them up on the screen for you. So Manny Gens, in response to your heart question, the two cards that came up for you, learning experiences, and the one that was peeking through on the bottom of the deck was honesty and communication. There's a little honest communication for you from my puppy. Okay. So what I want you to do now, Manny Gens, is to actually take in the cards and kind of, you can zoom in on them if you want to, but what are you receiving from these cards? What is the guidance that is being offered to you in relation to your heart question from these images? So take a moment to take that in. Is there a piece of the card image that pops out to you? Is there a color that means something in particular to you? Does anything remind you of something specific from your life experience that you're being reminded of now? So get your intuitive guidance from the cards And then I'm also going to share a little bit about what's coming through for me in these cards. Okay, Manny Gens, this is fun. This is so interesting. So, given that you were in my intuitive read, you were just busy doing all the things with that kind of, what did I call it? That excited chaos, that passionate chaos that you were doing. I really feel such a different energy from these two cards to the energy in your intuitive reading. It's so interesting. That was a lot of movements, and these two cards are very still. And so I find that fascinating. And I really feel like the message coming through when I see these is, oh, yeah, it's about your heart light. That's what I'm seeing, is just that first card, the learning experience with the hand on your heart and holding that lantern and basically letting your heart light shine through. You're really, yeah, you're sharing something that is so dear to your heart, and you're bringing it out from within you, and you're letting it shine in the outer world. That is that lantern that is going forth. And so that's a really big deal for you. Yeah, if you look at that face in the card there, with that taking that light from within and being brave enough to share it with the outside world, that was something that took effort. Not physical effort, but really emotional effort. So well done, Manny Jens. You are brave in the month of April. All of that work that you're putting forth and that creating that you're doing is really something that has been meant to be shared for so long. And you are finally taking those steps and shining that into the world and really giving a piece of your heart and offering that up to others through the work that you do. So that is just, that's beautiful. And I think where learning experience comes in is that is source saying that, see, Manny Jen, it's safe. It's safe to share something so deeply personal to yourself, so much a part of who you are. It's safe to share that with the world. It's safe to shine your light. And that is where the next card comes in, honesty and communication. And to me, that is just saying, how long? How long did it take, Manny Jen, for you to get to this point? Because it's not a it's not a judgment, it's not a criticism of this took a really long time, but this is something that is so related. If you remember from March reading, it's so related to your legacy. This, what you're working on, is so much bigger than you even know. This is part of your life's legacy, and this is that honest communication with yourself of like, yeah, we waited so long to have the bravery to share this, that let's not wait just another minute. Let's let this heart light blossom. So if you look at that center column in the honesty and communication card, it's like this column of light coming up from her heart, and it is blossoming at the top. It is moving with the energy, almost creating a flower out of that light energy. And so it is saying that this is so much bigger, again, so much bigger than you know. And it's time. It's been time, but now's the time to embrace it. So we are here, we're supporting you. The angels and spirit guides are just coming in and just surrounding you with support to continue to share. So that's the next thing I'm noticing in these cards, is those kind of pink and purple wings all around this woman in the honesty and communication card. And just, to me, that is just angelic support, divine support for your life's work, and really praise. They are so proud of you for being true to yourself and being brave enough to share that. And oh, yeah, Okay, that's the other layer that came through. Being honest about who you are. That's what you're sharing. You're not hiding behind a mask. You are fully sharing from your heart. You're laying it all out there. This is me, and I am sharing this, and I'm going to shine this light. And the people that are meant to receive it are going to see that light and they're going to respond. So, this is you really, truly being brave because you are sharing so much of yourself and offering it to the world and making progress on your life's legacy. So that is just beautiful. That is your oracle reading, Manny Jens, for the month of April. And I would love to know what came forward for you. What was the intuitive guidance you received? And how did my intuitive guidance really put another layer to that and bring it all together for you? So if this video resonated with you, I would love it if you would give it a like and please subscribe, because I do these videos every month for you. And I would love to see you again in the month of May. So bye for now, Manny Jens.